Hello, my luminous souls. Welcome to the 8 Bayou. If this video has found you, know that it is timeless. If you found your way here, you, my dear, are ready for the spiritual grit, the realignment, and the release. The cards speak what they will, so don't flinch. We face it, we feel it, and we free it. And don't worry, I got your back. Today's weave that has found you in this moment is the new series called The Grit of Love and Loyalty. This is a space of truth and love, romantic, spiritual, or bond by family and loyalty. Here we face the grit, the entangled thread, the unspoken test, and the weight of the devotion that shapes who we are. Love in this form is not always soft. It may come as trials, silence, or strain, but it is always real. Whatever the thread reveals, its hidden dialogue is here, ready to be heard. Now, we're going to go ahead and begin and jump into some energy cards to see what this thread has for us today. I am super excited because this specific series was not challenging, but this one wanted to be seen. This one wanted to be a tool. This one wanted to be, this may be my strongest one. So let me know what you think of it. I would love to hear from you. All right, so let's see what we need to know in the Grit of Love and Loyalty thread. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Five, 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 five. We'll talk about some changes, right? Clarity. Great transformation, major changes, opportunity, fast pace, forward, process. You aren't a victim of your circumstances. Rather, you are the beneficiary of it. If that were the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to the shift. Everything is working out for the best at long last. You are accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. I love that. So 5555 total synchronicities. Numbers around you, just know that this message is most likely for you. Just simply seeing number 5 all the time. Like, this is what it's focusing on. All right, what else do we need to know about this love and loyalty? Refresh, recharge. Okay. Oh, this is a beautiful card. I don't think I've seen it. Take time out from your busy and stressful world around you. Take a moment to feel the sun in your face. Wiggle your toes in the grass and get back grounded. I love that. Clarity and grounded. Sounds like if you just did these two simple things, as in recharging and regrounding, tasting the sun, feeling the grass, that clarity will come shortly after that if you just ask. All right, let's pull some more energy cards. See what this thread has for us today. Okay. Too many cards. Talk about a clunk. Hopeful, inspired, optimistic, success. Masculine energy, authority, discipline, father figure. Salty, bitter, angry, petty. Feminine energy, gentleness, nourishing, mothering. Toxic, drama, arguments, incompatible. At the bottom of the deck, we have suffering and silence, unspoken desires, real feelings, broken dreams. I had so many different ways to go about this immediately, which is normally meaning that I need to speak to more than one of you. So as a collective, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. First, I got your masculine energy that is hopeful. Second, I got you're balancing your feminine and masculine energies. Third of all, I got feminine energy. So I'm going to read this probably in multiple ways just to make sure that I am reaching all who needs to hear. I see hopefulness coming, and you've been working on your masculine energy with the discipline and authority, maybe working things out with father figures, maybe becoming a father and wanting it to be a great father figure. I see saltiness, maybe towards the feminine energy in your life. Maybe it's the other side. Not in a negative, but just maybe we're not agreeing on moral values, way of thinking. It's not severe. However, I do see this toxicity. I see toxicity if you're trying to balance the two. I see the toxicity if you're a one or the other. I also see the struggle between balancing the two. It's causing the struggle. And that's where the suffering and silence and the broken dreams are coming. Now, I'm going to run with this one because it's a lot louder than the others. Not saying it is not as important. You will still probably get, things you need to hear out of it as well. So I'm not dismissing you at all. I hear a masculine energy working on their feminine energy. And if this is the case, I can see the challenge between it because most masculine men out there were raised to only run in masculine vibration. Was called weak for even being a little feminine. But the thing is, all of us as humans need to balance both masculine and feminine. We all have it. You can't have one without the other. So what I'm seeing is a man trying to embrace the feminine energy. Now, this isn't easier said than done. Maybe the feminine energy in your life was very toxic. Could be. Because if you're anything in the generation that I grew up, or even the generation before me, they had it in their head that to be a man, there's no crying, there's no feeling, there's no emotions. And it's very sad. I don't feel or agree with that. But we're making changes. We're making changes, and I see you making that change too. You may have had a loving mother, but it doesn't mean that there's not things that make you resent or feel salty about it. Maybe you grew up in a single home where mother had to be mom and dad, and you resent her for that. And it's okay. It happens. You're allowed to feel what you want to feel. But I feel that's where the toxicity is. You're needing to, you need to unpack, accept for what things are. Forgive yourself what you have, what you can control, and let go of what you can't. I am so interested because I have never had such a strong energy pull to just beginning in this read before. So if I'm speaking to you, masculine energy, just hang in there and you're doing the right thing. I can see that you're probably trying to make these changes to be a better father, to be a better person. You know that you need this to be whole. It's not all about plowing as hard and as fast as you can in life. But I see how you have challenges to get where you're trying to go. And it's all the shadow work of unpacking. But we'll figure this out together. We're going to go ahead and grab some more energy cards so we can get a better idea of what this reading has for us. Loyalty. Trusting, reliable, believing. Shallow. Hollow, empty, boredom. Bluff. Pretending, mask, exaggeration. Stress, turbulence, tension, arguments. Chasing, pursuit, toxicity, resilience. Underneath the deck, we have foundation, established family security. I feel you. I feel you. I feel the heaviness in this reading. I feel how gentle I need to be with this reading. And I applaud you because I myself understand that this is a very big problem we have in the world when it comes to our protectors, our masculine men, our, our counterparts kind of thing, is struggling with in silence. I get that. And this is closer to my heart than you can realize. So I'm going to walk with you through this. You have hope, but a lot of it is the loyalty. You're afraid of you saying no or turning your way towards things is abandoning love, but this is loyalty. Here you are, the masculine energy, feeling shallow, hollow, empty, even with boredom. It's almost like you know you need to unpack, but where do you start? And you're thinking sitting to yourself is going to work, but you just find yourself bored and not getting anywhere. So stagnant, not getting worse, not getting better. You see the mask for what it is. Whether you were holding the mask up and is ready to let it down, or maybe the feminine energy had this mask that everything was okay and you knew like the resentment you have is there. You know it's a lie. It's making you bitter, but you're still going through it. Like you're still there. It's almost like if you were part of a dysfunctional family and was raised to think that that was normal. You are now like, I see it for what it is, and it's not. You're probably grown and out the house now, so there's not really much you can do but accept what happened, have more understanding about the situation, and letting it go. The feminine energy is definitely bringing you stress. Maybe when they talk to you or call you or text you, it's always, you know what I'm saying? Fast, 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 tension, demanding, arguing, this, that, like not even asking how your day is. Not even checking up on you. It's more like, I'm calling to make sure you did this, and this for me. For me. A cater. I hear catering. I hear jumping at every demand, people pleasing. This is what love is, keeping them happy at your expense. You know it's toxic, but it's like, and you got toxic in both of these cards. Chasing toxicity. Toxicity. Because this is how you were raised to feel loved, is to stay in the toxic environment. It is going to make you stronger for the best. That's where the resilience is. Once you get with this lesson, once you have better understanding, once you give that forgiveness, you will be resilient for it and most likely be able to help other masculine energies out there. Better understanding. Because I'm not excusing their behavior, but parents, grandparents had their own survival error. You know, they lived in a time where their behavior now is what allowed them to survive then. And it doesn't make it right. It just makes it their reality, and it doesn't have to be yours. All you're looking for is the foundation. You want the security. Maybe you're about to be a father and you want to have the family. Look at them. No worries. And this actually is a father and son silhouette. Can you see that? I just don't think I have read so strongly a masculine energy that has come in today. So welcome. I'm so glad you're here and I see you. So now we're going to jump into the traditional tarot to get more of an idea exactly where this is coming from, how we can heal from it. And I do want to say right now, I do an extended on all these readings. It's on the Patreon. You get access to all the videos of the extended, but I also want to bring to your attention, it's not just an extension. We pull and we reminisce on how we can heal with the energy that we just unraveled. I don't leave you hanging like that. You know, I just don't even know if it's aware that we grab healing cards on how to deal with it at the end of all this. So if it's something you're interested, I highly recommend that you just take a peek and see if anything helps. I'm a firm believer that you buy a book, right? And as if you can get one sentence of knowledge or one sentence of input or perspective changing, it was worth the entire book, right? That's how I think and believe in. But if you can get just one thing out of it that changes everything, makes it all worthwhile. But something is urging me to say that. Whoo! It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Just breathe with me. Okay? I see you. All right. So let's go ahead and unravel the love and loyalty and see what we have today. All right, you got this. You ready? We have the 10 of Cups. We're going for the 10 of Cups. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want. You want to go for the 10 of Cups. So we have the 7 of Cups upright, showing that you're overwhelmed with all these choices and probably all this responsibility that you're holding on to. You're trying to figure out what should tackle first, but at the same time, you feel like you need to tackle all of them. They all have to be addressed, and that's very overwhelming. I guess you're deciding you're making big decisions for yourself or for your loyalty for your family. Oh my gosh, we have the King of Wands in the upright position, in the pull position. This is the fear, the desire, the outer events. You are holding strong as this King of Wands in upright position. You are inspired. You have not given up hope. Your hope and loyalty is on point. You are an ideal person that stands on business. You're someone people can count on. And you're already in a king position because you've done this for so long. This is all you know. And I can already see the loneliness of the king of, I'm this great person and no one has done it in return for me. We have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, showing that this is not working. 3 of Pentacles is a foundation of something working, succeeding like a well-oiled machine. In reverse, it's not working. There's no part that can fix it. You need to scratch it all off and start again. You know what I mean? Start from scratch, begin again. Because what I can see is it's making you shallow, it's making you salty, and you're already seeing the truth for what it is. Everything is being revealed. You could very well be the one with the mask on in this case. And you don't want to do it anymore. But the lifestyle is causing you to still put it on. You're aware that there's a mask coming off and on, and you don't want to do it anymore. But you're worried about the loyalty. You're worried about, if I don't show loyal to this, it may show that I do not love. And it's 2 different things. Loyalty is not love. It just isn't. You can love and not be loyal. You can be loyal and not love them. Okay? You already see with the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. There are so many cards jumping at me right now. I see 10 of Pentacles because it's a legacy. It's probably been going on for a long, long, long time. Long time. Generational curse. I don't mean to use that word. It's more like cycle breakings, because nobody can do anything. They can transmit energy, sure, but you can alchemize. So the last words are what you make it. You have the 10 of Cups in reverse because you're not fulfilled. This isn't family. I mean, it's family, but this is not how you want to raise your family. This is not something you want to pass down. This is not something that if you are having or expecting a child making you a father figure, this isn't what you want. You probably don't want them around it, or you're ready for the stress of them finding out that you're going to be a dad, or the criticism because no one knows how to say good job. No one knows how to give you a hug, and it's not all bad. I'm saying with this feminine energy, because I also feel like she did the best she could. I hate to say it like that. She did the best she could with what she had. But then once things got better or you got older, it should have changed. So I see where it could go different, but it's not a negative feminine energy coming at me. It's just, I don't even think they had how do I say this? The emotional intelligence to see the repercussion long term of what this would do, you know? And I'm not excusing the behavior. I'm just trying to give you understanding. I'm just trying to give you understanding. Because when you have understanding, it changes our anger. We don't have it as much when we have more understanding. And all you can do is different for yourself. All you can do from here on out is do it better. Because you can't change what happened. You can't change them. They're going to be who they are. They serve the purpose in your life. Because you are going to get resilient for this. Here we are with the 10, the tower. 10, 10, 10, 10. So you're cycle breaking. This is breaking it. This is make it or break it. This is make it or break it. You are at your fork in the road. It is time. Stand on it. You got this. And don't worry about what other people think. Unless they tell you, you can't assume nothing. Clean that head up. Do that hygienic energy cleansing. And do it because if you know it's right, then go do it. Go do it. You don't need permission. And what I like to say is, we're too old to be doing anything we don't want to do. Okay? Like, we're just too old for that. It doesn't matter how old you are. It still applies. I'm too old to do anything I don't want to do. With all respect, love and light. Okay. So the tower in reverse. This is in the fog position. This is what is coming you don't see. You maybe see the beginnings of it, but this is where it's going. You are already in the tower moment, but you're going to complete it. You are done with this toxic. You're done with chasing it. You're done with the catch-22. You're done with the, what's the saying? I eat because I'm depressed, and I'm depressed because I eat. Or because I eat. Yeah. Like that. Like you're done with it. You're done with it. You don't know how you're going to do it, but it's not going to be done. And you are suffering in silence. It's okay. It's okay. You're here. Okay. So brace yourself. This is a foundation breaking change. This is not no should I wear red or blue shirt day. This is I woke up and I wasn't even in the same house anymore. I went outside in my car. It wasn't even the same car. I'm talking about transformation. Transformation. This isn't just reprogramming or rewriting. This is a transformation. Give you something to look forward to. I mean, because if you're at rock bottom, all you can do is go up at this point, right? We're going to keep going. Okay. In the pivot, you know that your perspective has to change. You got the hangman upright. You know it has to change. Nothing changes if nothing changes. I know you know that. But just know that's where you need to go to get this going, to get this different. This will shift the direction that you're going in. The interference you have, the energy that's complicating the situation, you've been working really hard. You've been working really hard at this. It's almost like you need to stop telling yourself, I didn't make it all this way to make it all this way. That's not the case. Not in this. Not in this. So you've been working hard. And you got it down to perfection at this point. The ally, which is spirit guidance. The tools, the relationship, what is seen or unseen. Spirit says you are supported. You are at the Six of Wands energy. You are made to be seen. You are made to be admired. You are made to be someone who can influence someone else like a young child. You are made to be recognized. So don't be afraid of the light. Don't be afraid to shine. Don't be afraid that you walk the walk and talk the talk. Everyone is noticing you. The becoming that's happening, the integration you're stepping into, is you're realizing everything in your life or past or friendship circles or you name it. It just doesn't serve you anymore. I had to pause because I feel real tightness in my throat chakra. Do you feel like you can't speak up? You feel like you've never been able to say your piece? Yeah. Like you're not allowed to be smart. You've been dumbing yourself down, or you've been dimming your light so other people can feel comfortable. Yep. Then we have Two of Swords at the end, which is the horizon, the outcome. The message is honored when all this is done, and what is awaiting for you is this decision. You have responsibilities to decide, but now it's time to decide on your greater good. Now it's time to act intentions, feeling it, feeling your guides, feeling your intuition. It's time to listen to what your heart says, your mind says, your soul says. And your body is just one of those hot and cold things. So if you're feeling the flight, if your nervous system is reacting, don't ignore it. It's not the time to man up. It's time to listen and soften. Take a minute. If you get challenged, it's okay. Let the challenge arise. It might help you with your decision. And when someone's challenging you, don't think of it as an insult. Think of it as, okay, they want to know more, or maybe it's to ask you the internal question. Like, thank you for asking me that. But you have a big decision to make at the end of this. Look at that. We got the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck, upright. So it looks like you are going to get more in tune with your emotions. I'm very happy to see that card. With the King of Wands inspiration and the King of Cups inspiration, that is a beautiful balance of how to keep moving forward. You can be inspired. It's not swords. You don't have to be firm. You don't have to be mean. You don't have to be, rough. You're just more inspired and influenced and driven, and you have ideas, and you're in your childlike mindset. Like, let's go off of a whim, but you've been in it long. You're comfortable. Like you're owning yourself. You know yourself. You're confident. That's why you're in this King energy. And you're sitting here now working on your King of Cups energy. And look, you see it's a king still, right? There's nothing wrong with the king having a cup of emotions, okay? It's just a matter of rewriting. It's easier said than done, I know. So, I really hope that this helped and resonated. We've heard what needed to be said today. If it did bring you clarity, please consider watering the biome for an equal energy exchange, a comment, a like, or subscription, or even a share. It keeps the thread alive and keeps the thread moving forward. If you feel the pull to continue to the extended thread, the link's down below. And like I said, we get down to the clarity of everything and also how to heal from this energy, what we can do next. And if we're parting ways, thank you so much for your energy and your presence. And it means more than you know. I really felt you today, and you are seen. You are not alone, and you never go unnoticed. And until we meet again, collective luminous souls, May you walk in love, awaken in light, and remember who you are. And I will see you on the next pull of the thread.